And we're back with more Trails of Cold Steel. The Legend of Heroes Trails of
In the
Cold Steel, that
following
is.
weeks,
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to talk over you, Reen.
it was hard to tell how much the Empire's situation was shifting, but one thing was certain. Changes were happening. With the death of their ringleaders, the Imperial Liberation Front's campaign of terror was finally over.
See, I just ain't believing that they're dead. I'm just not buying it. I'm not buying it.
And in recognition of our actions in Ruhr and at Corellia Fortress, all of us in Class 7 were invited to Valflame Palace. There, we were granted the honor of an audience with His Majesty the Emperor, Eugen III, along with Empress Priscilla, the mother of Princess Alphen and Crown Prince Cedric. But no sooner had we been thanked than we came face to face with the leaders of the factions that divided the nation. The heads of the four great houses who rule their vast provinces with absolute authority, and the Chancellor and his close ally Governor Regnitz, who brought reforms to Heimdall and expanded the railways. Both sides were quick to offer us words of praise, but just as quickly turned to criticize each other's role in the crisis. Eventually, His Majesty was forced to step in and rebuke both sides, clearly disgusted by their behavior. As it stood, the terrorists' defeat made it difficult for their supposed supporters in the Noble faction to act openly, while Crossbell's push for independence was causing enough of a stir over there to keep the reformists busy. With both sides tied up, it looked like the Empire was in for a long overdue respite from its perpetual conflict. We'd finally gotten all the details for our concert performance worked out, and Elliot announced that we'd be doing 2 songs, a duet between Machias and Eustace, and a solo by Emma.
Okay.
To no one's surprise, all 3 of them were quick to raise objections. But after Crow and Elliot explained their choices and how their master plan would win over the audience, the rest of the class was totally on board, leaving our new vocalists to resign themselves to the inevitable.
Now, do we know that these 3 can actually sing, though? I mean, we've never heard them sing. Has anyone ever heard them sing?
Unfortunately, with the good times came some sad news as well. It turned out that Marquis Ragnar was furious at Angelica for her part in what we did at the mine, and as a result...
Yeah, I'm guessing the Marquis Ragnar. I'm guessing he was in with the Imperial Liberation Front. That just seems to kind of be logical, right?
She was forced to leave the academy. Contrary to the official statement, her withdrawal was to be permanent. Before she left, she asked me if I'd look after the orbital bike for her. At first, I didn't want to. It felt like I'd be accepting that she'd be gone. But after thinking it over, I finally agreed.
So Reen gets the orbital bike. Nice. Sweet.
With so much going on, we decided to take Prince Olivert up on his proposal of a brief vacation north in Ymir.
Oh, we're going to Ymir.
It proved to be quite an eventful trip, and it really drove home just how much we'd come to mean to each other. I'd tell you all about it, but we'd be here for hours. Maybe another time.
Oh, come on, Reen. Tell us all about it.
Anyway.
Whoa! We're going a month into the future. Whole month has passed. Festival prep. Day 1. Time for the Z Festival, huh?
Could I have your attention, please? It's another great day. Perfect weather to start bringing all your great festival ideas to life. Some of you have been preparing since last month, and some even longer. I know you're all itching to get started. So without further ado, I hereby declare the first day of festival preparation begun. Time to start setting up? We have today and tomorrow, but try not to leave any work until tomorrow night unless you really have to. All right, everyone, let's do this, and stay safe out there.
Hooray! I want to thank you all for the effort you've put into over these last 2 weeks. Everyone. Heh, well, at least things are really coming together now. It's been an exhausting 2 weeks, though. You said it. I don't think I realized how much work this would involve. Elliot's a merciless taskmaster when it comes to music. It's like he unleashes the beast within. Sorry, I just really want this performance to be the best it can be. Don't worry about it. Given the short time we've had to prepare, I shudder to think what our band would sound like without your guidance. Yeah, I'm sure it'll sound great. Well, the songs are coming together quite nicely, I admit. We aren't seriously going to do that, are we? Come on, give it up already. Emma's song is really sounding great. Agreed. I'm sure you'll be quite the sight on stage once you're in your outfit. The boys will be under your spell. You guys, that's not the kind of pressure I need right now. I have to say, I'm pleasantly surprised at Machias and Eustace. Who knew they'd work so perfectly together? And to think, at the outset, I doubted they had it in them to actually cooperate. Yep, and now look at them, crooning together in perfect harmony. But that's the worst part! Speak for yourself. I've never felt so humiliated in my life. Sounds like you all have such a gosh darn good time. I almost hate to interrupt. Sarah, right? Yeah, I figured. Just wanted to let you know that the principal's given you permission to use the old schoolhouse. You're all free to use it for rehearsal or whatever you need all the way through until the end of tomorrow. Really? Phew, that's a weight off our shoulders. There's only so much our performance we can practice in the music room's limited space. Yeah, and Class 1's been hogging the auditorium all of themselves. Well, considering they're performing an operetta, I'm not sure where else they could practice. The first floor of the old schoolhouse should make a fine makeshift auditorium as far as our practice needs go. It's even got the stage area. What more could we ask for? Sounds like a great solution to me. Though every time I step through those doors, I'm always reminded of our first day of school. The first of many deceptions by a certain instructor. I'm afraid the statute of limitations has expired on that one. You know, a little bird told me 2 people might be in this room right now had a rather intimate experience that day. Yeah. Ooh, tell me! Well, it's nothing worth mentioning. How did he find out about that anyway? Well, shall we go to our separate ways for today then? Yeah, our costumes should be coming in this evening. So I think we're fine spending today helping with the setup and decorations. Might as well pitch in while we can. I'm guessing tomorrow's schedule just has rehearsal written in every blank. True. It only seems right to spend today helping out our club members. Excuse me. Guess we oughta. Were you planning on helping Toa with any last-minute student council stuff, Reem? Yeah, the student council's been totally swamped these last few days, so I figured I'd lend them a hand. I was thinking of looking in on the old schoolhouse while I was out making the rounds, too. That'd be helpful. Even though we'll just be using the first floor, we should make sure nothing has shifted around in there. If we're gonna make the sweep of the place, just ring me on my Arcus. I'd be happy to tag along. Okay, thanks. Sounds like you all got a lot on your plates. All I can say is good luck. I'll probably be patrolling the campus, so just let me know if anything happens. I'll give you guys a call when the costumes come in. I really want us to at least try those on today, just to make sure they all fit. what's gonna happen.
If you wouldn't mind taking care of this stuff for me, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. Glad to help out. Okay, so we got more tasks, so the game's not over. Not yet. A number of students have yet to collect their permission slips to serve food and drinks at the festival. Given that it's imperative that everyone doing so has a slip, I need them delivered today. For more details, speak to me in the infirmary. That's the required one, and then these two. Radio Trista. We're doing a special feature here at Radio Trista on the Academy Festival where we're running a little short on comments. Anyone want to collect the ones we need from me? For more specifics, come see me in the Radio Trista building. Michael. Alright, and our class received the package that clearly wasn't meant for us. We want to get it to whichever class ordered it, but we're too swamped with our preparations to ask around. Could someone please deliver this for us? We'll be outside Class 2 second year classroom preparing for the festival. Please come and see us if you can help. Bridget. Haha, I figured they'd probably all be related to the festival in some way. The shops in Tristan do seem pretty keen on helping out, though. That's nice of them.
Yeah, they do every year. The radio station's even doing a little something for us, too.
Alright, I'll see what I can do to keep the ball rolling in town, then.
Great, that'd be a big help. Oh, but remember not to neglect your concert practice, alright?
Okay.
Crow's been telling me about it. It sounds like you guys are really pulling out all the stops.
That's the idea, yeah, but we haven't started group rehearsal yet. Most of us have family coming in to watch, though, so for better or worse, we're going to give it all we got. By the way, do you think Angelica will be able to make it?
Well...
Sorry, I guess it's not looking too hopeful, huh?
I just don't know. I've tried calling the Marquis household, but they won't even let me talk to her. But still, this is Angie. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Don't worry, Angie would never break a promise. Besides, you guys are all here. Crow's here, George is here. I'm sure she'll be here too. That's why we need to make this festival a big success. I want Angie to forget the bad times for a little while and have fun. And I know your concert will be a part of that too.
When you put it like that, I want to do whatever I can to make it a good time for her. Besides, as your follow-up act, we'd look bad if they weren't cheering us just as loud for us.
I can't wait to see what you guys have in store.
Toa!
Toa! Sorry to butt in, but it looks like some of the materials we ordered are going to get here late.
If we don't do something, it's going to throw a hitch into our preparations.
Okay, I'll take another look at the schedule and see what can be rearranged, but things a bit. Sorry, Reem, but it looks like duty calls. Good luck preparing for your our concert.
Thanks. Well, no sense in just standing around. We got a lot to do in less time than I'd like to do it. Our outfits are going to show up this evening. I'll have to try and get as much as I can finished before then. Okay, let's get going. Okay. I say we go to that green check marker right about there. Courtyard. I'm certain I dropped it somewhere around here. Is something the matter? Nothing I say. For that matter, what are you doing here when you have preparations to make for the festival? Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can't be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and your butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. Though since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask, have you seen a notebook around this area by any chance? It would have a black leather cover. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. I'd be happy to help you look, though. Well, that is quite unnecessary. But if you are so inspired to assist me, you may do so by forgetting that this conversation ever took place. Understood? This missing notebook has even more edge as usual. I should probably talk to him. That said, I'm sure he'd be happy if I found the notebook. I'll need some clues before I can do that, though. Notebook, huh? Are you sure it's in this area, dude? Black notebook, you say? A black notebook, you say? Let me see. Yeah, I don't see it around here anywhere, dude. I think you're looking in the wrong place there, Mr. Vice Principal. Alright, I thought for sure that would be one of the... This seems like a completely different side quest, doesn't it? Than the ones we had marked. It's probably going to be like in a completely different area.
We'll be selling our freshly grown herbs and even seeds if you'd like to grow your own. I can hardly wait to show off everything we raised here. I should put together something flashy, eye-catching signs too.
The rooftop. Okay. Let's head up to the rooftop then. Excuse me, I heard that a package was mistakenly delivered to Class 2. Is this where I can pick it up?
Oh, I'm glad to see you. Do you have a minute? I'll show you right now.
Sure, let's see it.
What a relief. It's right over there. Margarita, he says he's here for the package.
Oh, how fortunate. I was just about to put it away, too. Come along. Okay, then. Reen investigated the contents of the package. Are these cones?
That they are. We were planning on setting up some boundaries for our Stella Garten, but not with anything that garish.
None of us ordered them by mistake either. We suspect that they were meant for another class. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I saw some cones on the field. I'll take these over there and ask around.
You mean it? Thank you.
In that case, we will leave this matter in your capable hands. Where was that supposed to go? Did he say the field? Oops, I went to the gymnasium. Whoopsie! Let's go look on the rooftop. If he thinks he dropped it on the rooftop, why is he still down here? Shouldn't he just go to the rooftop and look himself? Alright, we'll go to the rooftop. Stairs, there we go. Let's see, we gotta find the stairs. Going up.
Crow was supposed to help me out, but he seems to have left me in the lurch. What could I do? I wonder what to do.
Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe Vice Principal Heinrich was up here just a while ago.
I see, that would make sense. Yep, he was up here, came along to check up on everything was going. He was using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all the arrangements.
Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. Finding it should be a top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time?
Just about right where you are. Right where you could get a good look at the courtyard.
Oh, but he left right after that.
He overheard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved over there yelling at them a little better. I think he even leaned over the railings for a bit. I think he even leaned over the railings for, which means it probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down. No worries, best of luck. So he looked over this way, so it's probably, what, if
If it would have fallen when he leaned over the rail, wouldn't it be on the roof then? Unless I guess it slid in between one of these. So yeah, it's probably on that side of the building somewhere. Well, we'll go look over there on our way to the field. So the field is right there, right? Wait, where's the field? The field's over there. Okay. Excuse me, may I ask you something?
Oh my goodness, is something wrong? Do you need some help?
Not exactly.
Oh, so you're looking for a notebook? Now that I think about it, I believe I heard some first-year boys talking about something they found. That might be what you're looking for.
Fantastic. That's my next stop then. This might be over even faster than I thought. Did you see where they went?
I believe I heard them say something about going someplace quiet so they could get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific.
Not at all. That's a great lead as it is. Somewhere quiet, huh? I think I might know where they are. No time to waste, so I better get going. Yeah, I don't know where. Somewhere. It's pretty vague. How could that clue make you feel like you know what you're doing? Excuse me, do you have a minute? I believe I have a package for you. A package, you say? Oh yes, those are the cones we planned on using for the Supersonic Stallion. They took so long to arrive that I started wondering if I'd listed the wrong address or something of the sort. My thanks to you. Our preparations can continue as scheduled. Happy I could help. I'm sure the student council is running themselves ragged right now, but you've done well. Even so, we have another issue to resolve. Oh? While we were waiting on our cones, we had another parcel mistakenly delivered to us. Oh my goodness. You can see it over there. We've had our hands full, so we hadn't quite decided what to do with it. That makes sense. Any idea what's inside? Freshly printed books. A sizable number of them, I might add. These are probably stock rather than a personal book delivery. Would you mind if I took a look care of these? I might know who they were meant for, so I can take them to the rightful owners. If it wouldn't be a bother, that would be a great help to us all. By all means, take the books to their rightful owners. I will, thank you. I'm guessing the library would be the right place to go, huh? Alright, we can fast travel there, alright? Library! I don't see any exclamation points. Maybe up here. If it's not the library, I mean, where else would it be, right? I guess it's not the library. All right already. Someplace quiet. The old schoolhouse, maybe? That's someplace quiet. And we gotta find where these books go, too. I was thinking library was my first thought, but maybe not. This is someplace quiet. That's what I was figuring. That's what I figured. Now this is a good find. What do you think about this photo, Rex? Oh man, that's awesome. It's definitely an amateur shot, but it captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. I wonder who it belongs to, though. The notebook's covered in some pretty expensive looking leather, so maybe it's one of the nobles. Excuse me, guys. You found that notebook somewhere, right? Mind if I take a look at it? Oh, crap. Guess that answers our question about the owner. Man, oh well, here you go. Looks like it matches the description, which means it belongs to Vice Principal Heinrich. I wanted to have a better look at her, too. I know, right? I never seen her before, but dang. Oh, well, guess we better give it back to its owner. Guys seem pretty devoted to her, too. If we try to hold on to it, things might just get ugly. Yeah. Oh, what are they talking about? Sorry for the trouble. Make sure it gets back to the right hands. Let him know he's got a seal of approval, all right? Sure. What in the world is written in here? I kind of want to check. No, that'd be a bad idea. I should head straight back to turn it to the vice principal. Even if it isn't his, I can just turn it in at reception. Hey, don't tell me you're a fan, too. Nice! She isn't that well known in the Empire, but I guess Class 7 types are pretty worldly. Huh? Okay, now I'm really curious about what's in here. Can we look at it? Yeah, we can't look at it though. Alright, well, back to the vice principal. Courtyard, here we come. It sure is nice to be able to fast travel around these places. Makes this a lot easier. Oh, you again. I'm busy. A concept you clearly seem to not have familiarized yourself with. State your business without delay. I found the black leather notebook and thought it might be yours. This is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't have happened to look inside, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't, at least. Of course. How could I have expected such privacy and infringing behavior from a student of our esteemed academy? Oh, you dropped a picture. Is this? Wow, I guess the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. It seemed to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? You call one of the greatest artists of our time some dancer? Foolishness, utter foolishness! She is a member of Crossbell's highly esteemed theater troupe on Arkansas. To call her a mere dancer is churlish. I never heard of them. They are known for their magnificent, passionate performances, replete with acrobatic feats that would blow your mind. Arkansas represents true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to bear them witness. My eyes were closed to their glory until I was invited to see one of their performances at Crossbell. Their brilliance is renowned across the continent, rivaling even the acclaim this nation's opera receives. There is no shame in admiring Rixia Mao's charms. Rixia Mao's charms. On the contrary, those who don't should hang their heads in shame. Her talent is such that she was cast in a leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she's earned everything she has through hard work and dedication. It is any wonder why we love her so. Tragically, the recent terrorist attack at Crossbell has impacted Arkansas. I wonder how that's pronounced correctly. I would love to know. Just as it would any other citizens. But I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. The voices of the fans shall be their support as we continue their climb. Or as they continue their climb, we shall support Rixia Mao. Wow, that was the last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Well, then, allow me to thank you for returning my notebook to me. That said, you are to seal your memories of this discussion away in the deepest reaches of your mind, never to reemerge. Yes, sir. This is not a bribe, understood? It's, a token to ensure that you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy Festival. Given that Class 7 is trailing behind the other classes, I hope that this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence so that you do not bring shame upon this Academy. Yes, sir. We'll be sure to meet your expectations. Well, alright, so now I'm gonna find where these books go. Where could these possibly go? Can I go here? Where would these books? Bookstore. There we go. Yeah, I bet this is the place. Hello, how are your festival preparations coming along? I'd be happy to help you in any way I could. All you need to do is ask. Believe it or not, I have a package for you. At least I think I do. Oh, so they delivered it in the wrong place, did they? Here I was thinking it was delayed by the high volume of shipments this time of year. Well, I'm glad it's here now, though I do regret taking up your time when you're busy. Don't worry about it. The Academy's close enough that it wasn't a problem. Haha, that's kind of you. This reminds me, though. Someone else's package has been delivered to me, too. Oh, seriously? How many packages can be wrongly delivered? This is insane. Would you mind if I had a look? Not at all. I looked in there myself just to see if it was something I ordered and later forgotten about. It's full of books, but they're certainly not our regular stock. Read over the package, inspect the contents. These are different. The books are so slim. Maybe a short story? I think one of the students at the Academy might have ordered these. Maybe it's something someone wrote and planned to sell during the festival. If that's the case, then there's no point in leaving them here. I'll take these with me and try to figure out who they belong to. As if I wasn't already worried about taking up your time with busy work, but thank you so much for doing this. Alright. Alrighty then. Well, while we're in the area, let's go to Radio Trista and start that side quest. Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you can make it at all. Our specials tonight, but some people still haven't submitted what they want us to say during it. I mean, we could go ahead without them, but I kind of feel unfair if we did. I imagine it probably just slipped their minds considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone's events coverage, so I'm sorry that they put you through this. Oh, don't sweat it. The festival gives us some good material every year. You won't see me complaining that the students are making it better. The Academy's been getting lots of coverage ever since what happened last month, too. Oh, sorry, we don't have the time to shoot the breeze about that. So, you got the time to get this done? You bet. You'll be broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You are the man! I'm still waiting on replies from Class 1, Class 5, and the Occult Research Society. I don't know where the people in charge of them are, but you probably will since you're all from the same academy. Go get those comments. Leave it to me. Class 1 should still be rehearsing their operetta, so I'm sure that's where I'll find everyone. Class 5's Mishi Panics being set up in the gymnasium, which leaves the Occult Research Society. I guess I'll head to their club room. Right then, let's get going. Alright, cool. Alright, so... the auditorium, the gymnasium. Let's go to the gymnasium first. That was pretty easy. And they're in here. I'm not trying to talk to her. I'm trying to talk to these guys. Thank you. Come on, work! I command you, work! Mishy, why have you forsaken us? Is everything okay here? Hey, watch out. This Class 7's Joker's here to get the dirt on us. What, you think this is some sort of show? Get out of here before I make you get out of here.
Simmer down, boys. Sorry about that. Truth is, the machine we're using isn't really working like it should, so we're all a little on edge. We sent someone off to get George, though, so our technical woes should be over before too long. But what's your story? Do you have a reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us?
It's the former, I assure you. I hate to ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival feature on the radio tonight. Class 5 still hasn't provided the station with a comment, so I was hoping that someone could say some... Oh, Adios, it's Monk. How could that radio freak have forgotten that?
Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him.
What the heck, man? He seemed so excited when he told us he'd take care of it. What could he have been doing right now? So, instead of one of you coming up with the comment on the fly, I need to find Monk. Any idea where he might be at the moment? I don't think any of us has seen him since yesterday, actually.
Whatever he's doing right now better be pretty important if he thinks he could just ditch us at a time like this.
You sure he's not just sleeping in? Anyway, none of us have got the time to come up with some fancy radio comment. We've got to go straight to Monk for that. Got it. I'll go look for him at the lower class dorms. Hopefully I can actually find him to the dorms. Lower class dorms, huh? There. Well, that's not him. I can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, do you have a second? Not today, I don't think. Do you need him for something? Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. I guess I'll head to his room and just hope he's there. There's no need for that. Is this him? Sorry for the wait, Reen. I've just finished writing up our comment for the radio show. Just now? That's right, this comment is the fruit of 2 days of back-breaking non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. I never knew the bags under your eyes could get that bad.
He's such a radio geek.
Misty won't be on the show, but a submission's a submission. On the very best, only the very best is good enough. I can tell that you're curious, so let me read it to you. Mishy, the international sensation, finally makes his Thor's Military Academy debut. But, oh no, trouble is afoot. Mishy and Michette are being attacked by evil Mishy, and the only way to save them is to smack, smash, and mash them away. So come along to Class 5's Mishy Panic, and save Mishy and Michette from their terrible fate. Mishy Panic, the only place where smacking something so cute can be so refreshing. And that's that. Make sure they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. I'm sure. Yeah, you got it, bud. Alright, so I also need the auditorium, which is... Where's the auditorium? Is it in the main building? Oh, no. It's right here. So that takes Class 5. Now we need to get... Class 1. And then we need to get the Occult Club. Excuse me, could I have a moment?
What are you doing here? This is Class 1's practice area. Did you see a sign that said Class 7 interlopers welcome? Or perhaps, please interrupt us? No, then move along.
I'm only here to ask about Class 1's comment for the radio special on the Academy Festival tonight. You still haven't submitted one.
Oh, right. Did no one submit a comment for our class? I certainly haven't. Likewise, we've been so focused on practicing that it slipped our minds. Listen well, then. Class 1 will be performing an operetta set in the Middle Ages known as the Coronation of Garuda. It is the dramatic tale of Garuda, a most noble lady favored by the Emperor himself as she struggles against her own destiny. The leading roles will be played to perfection by Patrick Hyderarms and myself, Ferris Florald. Our operetta won't just be captivating, but also educational. We even consulted an expert to ensure our script's accuracy. I implore those of you listening not to miss out on our fabulous performance, especially in order to watch other lesser events performed by other lesser classes the very same day. We will not be topped. I think that should do for now. Thanks, she really is competitive. Well, we gotta remember all that? Holy crap. Alright, so the occult club is... Are they in the main building or the student? It's probably the student union building, right? I think so. This is the occult. Here we go. It's this girl again. Hello, do you need something from me? That I do. I'm collecting comments about each of the festival events for the radio broadcast, focusing them on them. I had no idea the Occult Research Society was actually doing something for the festival, though. I certainly am. Oh, are you curious? Can I just have a simple answer, please? Very well. I suppose I can tell you. I've been turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate will the fortunes I tell be? That's for you to find out for yourself. I guess I should take that as her comment. Thanks. Oh, and as for that man from the radio station who sent you, I see a great deal of hardship in his future. Well, gee, I'd hate to get in the way of your preparation, so I'd better get going now. That's the last of the comments I needed. I should go and give these to Michael. I just hope he'll be okay. Alright, I also got this package. I guess it's for somebody here, because I saw another exclamation point over here. There we go. We finished. Up our books and sent it out for a copy and binding, but they're taking their time getting them sent back. I really want to go over everything, make sure that it all came out okay. Excuse me, are these books you're looking for? That's them. That's definitely them. Thank goodness, I was really starting to worry that they wouldn't get here in time. Now we'll be able to hold our little reading circle just as planned. I really would like some boys to attend and share their impassioned views on the works we'll be reading. But still, my heart. Oh, well, at least she's enthusiastic. Well then, that's all I'm here for, so. Oh, hold on a moment. I just remembered something. Let me guess, something you didn't ask for got delivered here too. How did you know? Yeah, apparently no one got the right package. It's this! I assumed this box would have my books in it, so I was quite surprised when I found something different inside. Mind if I take a look? It's full of ornaments. They all look really expensive too. There's an elegant looking lampstand and it's the statue of a Pegasus. I'm hoping for our reading circle to be a little bit like a tea party, but I'm not using anything this expensive looking. So I'm sure these must have been meant for someone else. All the packages were delivered just to the wrong people. So this one might be...
I'll hold on to this if you don't mind. I think I may know who ordered it. Yeah, it's gonna be the first people we met.
Well then, it's all yours. And please do come along to our reading circle during the festival. You might want to bring your friend or two, too.
I'll think about it. Okay, where was the first place we were? Was it in the main build? I think it's in the main building. Pretty sure it is. So let's see, the main building and then the Radio Trista. It was the main building, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the main building. Yep.
So let me get this straight. You delivered every single package to the wrong place.
I'm sorry. I only just started this job, so...
I don't care about your excuses. Just tell me when our ornaments are going to arrive.
I'm sorry. Looks like I'm here just in time. Are you waiting on these by any chance?
Oh yes, here they are. And not a single one is out of place. Now we can finally get started on the interior.
Did you really redeliver everything for me? I'm so sorry, and thank you so much. It was kind of a pain, but I get why it happened. Don't worry about it. Even so, I still ended up causing you trouble. Oh wait, please take these. Are you sure? It's the least I can do. Be sure this never happens again, and you can count on that. Well, goodbye. Sorry again. He's a busy one, all right. I hope he's not running off to fix more mistakes.
I guess it's just because there are so many deliveries to make with everyone getting ready for the festival. It definitely makes it harder to blame him for messing up.
That is true.
Anyways, it seems like things are all sorted out. I really appreciate the help. We may be rivals, but you have my appreciation too. I hope both of our festival plans go as well as they can.
Yeah, the better the attractions, the better the festival. Alright. Need to go back to the radio building. And then back to the main building. Talk to Michael. Yo, how'd it go? Perfectly. I've got all 3 comments right here. Good stuff. They're good, generally short comments, so I'm pretty sure they'll get some great reactions from our guests. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic show. Before you run off, take some of these. I'm really glad you helped me out here. Awesome, thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Right back at ya. Let's do what we gotta do and make this one heck of a festival. Haha, that sounds like a plan. Well, the fact that we're getting all these items and rewards means there's gonna be... something's gonna happen at the festival, right? Are we gonna be attacked by the Imperial Liberation Front? Because I guarantee you, they ain't dead. No sirree. They are not done yet.
Reen Shawza, it seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, and even harder when it comes to help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems, all while showing compassion and honor. As an instructor here at Thor's, you could have not made me prouder.
That's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped have let me
develop as a person, so it's anything but a chore. The more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Miss Herschel won this last year, so you know you're in good company. While this is far from a formal reward ceremony, I do hope you'll accept. Even so, this is quite an honor. Of course I'll accept. Thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I hope that you continue to do as you grow older. Wait. Hello, Schwarzer. You wouldn't happen to be here to respond to my request, would you? That's right. Today I'm here on behalf of the Student Council. That request said you needed someone to give students permission slips, correct? Yes, these slips prove that a student is upholding the necessary health and hygiene standards to sell food on campus. Any and all students plan to sell food. Whenever a stall or at an attraction, we must have one to do so. To some gourmands, these slips are the most important part of the festival. And yet a few of our students still haven't collected theirs. I'm starting to get a little worried. Aha, so that's why you need someone to deliver them. You hit the nail on the head. I'd do it myself, but people tend to be accident-prone this time of year, so I need to be here in the infirmary. Sorry to push this on you when I'm sure you're already swamped, but such are the dangers of helping the student council. That's perfectly fine by me. I'm happy to help. What a guy! In that case, let me tell you where to deliver everything. First on the list is Nicholas from the cooking club. They'll be holding cooking classes during the festival. I assume he's so focused on all the preparations that he's forgotten to come and get the one thing that will let him cook. Aha, probably a good guess. Next up we have Class 4's Eastern Tea House. As the name implies, they will be dealing in tea, sweets, and relaxation. I do believe it was Colette's job to pick up their slip, but it's now yours to get it to her. She's a sweet girl, if a bit of on the clumsy side. It probably just slipped her mind. That sounds like something she'd do. At least she probably won't lose it if we bring it straight to her. Lastly, we have 2 food stalls belonging to Becky and Hugo. You'd think they'd be the first to get their slips? I've heard the 2 are trying to outsell one another. If they don't have their slips, they'll tie at 0 units each. They're probably too busy arguing to even think about stopping by. Maybe getting their slips will calm them down. So to recap, Nicholas from the cooking club, Colette from class 4, and Becky and Hugo, correct? You got it. Here are the permission slips. Remember, the fate of the festival's food is riding on these. They're very important. Be sure to handle them as such. On top of that, each slip has the name of the person you need to deliver it to written on it. Don't get them mixed up. Understood. I'll be extremely careful. I never expected so much would be riding on this job. I need to make sure everything is perfect.
Oh, calm down. It's a simple request, even if it is important. Let me know how it went when you're done.
Will do. Hey, Colette. Have you got a minute? I've got something for you.
Oh, I've always forgot time. Oh, I've always got time for gifts.
Here we are.
Huh? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. That was a close one. Can't exactly have a tea house without tea. Whoops. Sorry you had to come all the way over here to deliver it, Reed.
Hey, no worries. But do me a favor and try not to get me tasked with any last-second deliveries on the day of.
We'll see about that. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you were the least of my worries. You're right here. I'm gonna have to go search for everybody else. Well, they're right here, so everybody's pretty close.
Here, Hugo, this is my spot, so bolt!
Terribly sorry, Becky, but it's my spot now. I applied for it first. And by extension, that means I get priority.
Aye, but I brought all my stuff here first.
The application papers were vague as to what that meant by in front of the main building. But this is the exact spot I had in mind when I applied. I'm terribly sorry, Becky, but you'll have to concede.
No chance, mate. I had my eyes on this spot way before you.
The permissions is really our last thing on either of their minds. Sorry to interrupt, but I have something for each of you.
Here, mate. We're a wee bit busy here.
The future of our cells ride on who gets the stall right here, so would you mind making this quick? Don't worry, I will.
I completely forgot to boot that.
You and me both. Perhaps we left our kerfuffle carry us away. Say, Becky, I have an idea. There's little point to a competition that's won based on stall position alone. What do you say neither of us takes the spot that we set up our stalls on either side of the front gate?
So we'll be across the fay from each other. Aye, that sounds good. Let's go way that then. Sorry to say though, wee man, but I'll be winning this one's either way.
Oh, Becky, the fact that you're naive enough to think that's possible is one of the reasons you're so charming.
Aye, well, believe it. You'll have brass neck too when I show you this turn. It's true.
I should probably get out of here before they get started again. So who was the other person? I forget. I'm not seeing a red mark, so let's go here. It'd be funny if I teleported right in front of them. Yeah, I forget who even is the other person. I'm not seeing a mark anywhere. I know there's one more. Let's look in the notes. It might give me a hint as where to go. Oh, I wonder if this is the final chapter. It's entitled Final Chapter. Nicholas, the Cooking Club. Ah, the Cooking Club. That would be in the Student Union, I'm guessing. Maybe not. Next floor up? Is it in here at all? No. The cooking club's not in this building. Is it in the main building? Some of the clubs, I believe, are in the main building. Well, that's Beatrix. Instructor Beatrix is the one mark right there. Aha. Milliam? I don't see Nicholas anywhere. Hey, Milliam, quick question. Do you know where Nicholas is?
Nicholas? He said he was heading out to get some ingredients and stuff. So I guess he's probably at the general store in town.
Right, thanks. I'll probably regret this, but what are you making?
I own super special cookies! Nicholas asked me to make a whole bunch of different types. These ones got a hot chili peppers in them. Want to try?
No thanks, I couldn't deny someone else's privilege. For what it's worth, it seems like she fits right in with the cookie club. Now to head into town to find Nicholas. General store, huh? Wait, we were just at the general store. There he is. What did I say? Would it be funny if we teleported right in front of me? And we kind of did. Excuse me, Nicholas. I'm here to deliver your permission slip for the Academy Festival. Oh, sorry to make you come all this way just for that. Certainly, issues with the people I ordered the ingredients from have been keeping me busy. I've been trying to get in contact with other sellers and plan out our menu changes all at once. It's been a mess. I was dead set on picking up the permission slip today, though. Instructor Beatrix was thinking just that. Anyways, here you go. Thanks a lot. I'm surprised that she realized how busy I'd be, though. It's kind of nice to have such an attentive instructor. I suppose she picked that up such situational awareness from her time in the military, though. Oh, I wasn't aware of this. Yep, she used to be a medical officer. Apparently, she was even famous enough to get some widely recognized nickname. Huh? Now I'm curious to hear more. That's all I know, really. Thanks for delivering the permission slip, though. I'll head back to the club and stick it somewhere where I'll stand out. Please do. That was the last slip. Better go tell Instructor Beatrix and maybe see if I can learn more about this history of hers. Might want to make a save right about now. So, I wonder what this past of Instructor Beatrix entails. She was a medical officer in the military? Sounds interesting. I want to find out more. And I can't wait to see how all the preparations of this festival pay off and what our class's performance is going to be like. But you have to find out next time. See you then, YouTube.